see it. A car just cut off this RV. It's that car up there. And I think people just don't understand that, like, yeah, you want to be in front of the faster or the slower vehicle because it's annoying to go slow behind them, but A, it's safer to be back here because I can stop faster than they can, and so if a car in front of us slams on his brakes, I'm gonna have a year. So this car has really slow stopping speed compared to me, and the car in front of us that cut this car off has really good stopping speed. And so I don't want to be rear-ended, even if it is the person in front of me's fault or person behind me's fault. I don't want to be rear-ended. And so yeah, I could save 2 seconds and cut them off and be in front of them, or I could be behind them and be safe. I think as a society we are just way too hurry, and we need to take more time to slow down. And you know, I got 12 miles to go to get to where I'm going. I don't need to save 2 minutes. It's not I need to be there before 10. I'm gonna get there at 9:52. So even if I save 2 minutes, I'm only 10 minutes early. Either way, I'm early. Whereas if I'm in a situation where I cut them off and then I have to slam on my brakes and they slam on their brakes and then they rear end me, or even like I have to get over to the side because that's what you do to be safe when you slam on your brakes as a motorcyclist. And I don't know, I wouldn't just drive away. I would check on them. I'd make sure they're okay. You know, if I'm the only person who has access to their hands and their phone, I would call 911. I don't know. I just don't think it makes sense. Especially on the freeway, it does not make sense to cut off a semi just because you want to get around. But I'm rambling. I hate when people who mow lawns leave grass clippings on the side. I mean, ultimately, if you're a motorcyclist and there's grass clippings, if you have the opportunity to just keep going straight, not touch your brakes, don't just like let off your throttle, but just ease it off, like you're gonna be fine. But if you're out in the country and it's a windy road, especially out in like the Midwest, and the road is just super windy like that, it is terrifying because you're going on a blind curve and you don't know what's around the curve, and then all of a sudden it's just littered with grass clippings and your tires are going on their side because you're trying to take that turn. That's a pretty scary turn. But again, ultimately, as long as you don't freak out and slam on your brakes, you know, as long as you, sorry, I gotta adjust my pants, they're riding up. As long as you just handle yourself, you breathe, you compose yourself, and you don't take it as tight, and you just kind of ease into the corner, and yeah, slowly let off the throttle, nothing bad's gonna happen, usually. Oh, I need that jump cut of Mr. Sir. You won't die, usually. You get bit by a spotted lizard, you will die. This is a situation where I don't love being behind somebody in a car or a motorcycle, because one little bump and the rocks are hitting me. That was why I had to adjust my pants. I felt a rock hit my leg, and it wasn't very fun. So I'm probably gonna make some people behind me mad, but I'm gonna keep my distance from this guy more than I normally would. Not because, oh no, I'm on the road and my bike's gonna get a little dent in it, oh wah. It's more, I don't want to get hit by a rock. And yes, I'm probably gonna get eaten alive because, oh, if you just wore long sleeves and real boots and gloves and you wore armor, then this would not be an issue. And I don't disagree with those people, that you are right, but it's gonna be 100 degrees today, 103 today with this overcast, so it's gonna be a little humid. Not Midwest humidity, not, you know, crazy humidity, but it's gonna be humid for Boise, and I don't want to deal with that. I have to wear a black shirt for work, and I already am gonna be a million degrees, so I'm wearing a backpack on me right now, which is nice. It's just not fun. Oh, see, I just saw 2 rocks. You probably couldn't see them in the camera, but he hit a bump and it came and flew, and then it split and did that, and I was safe, but it wasn't very fun to try to avoid it. All right, Mr. Truck, please go straight right, but not left, because I'm going left. Okay, he's not going right. That does not bode well. I know roundabouts are such a controversial topic in the United States, but I love them. I think they're wonderful. I think they save a ton of time. Yay, he went that way. Especially out here in the boonies where there's not a ton of people. And so if you catch it, like, that was probably the most busy that roundabout has ever been. And so if you catch it on a moment of lull, or where it's the dead hours, you blow right through that, and it's obviously a yield sign, so you can just and go where you want to go. I don't know, another interesting thought that I've had as driving out to Nampa is I'm kind of on the fence of, I totally get where people are coming from who are like, have lived in this part of Idaho, the Treasure Valley, for their entire lives, and they're like, we hate this growth, and I remember when this was all farmland and there was nothing out here. And like, I get that, and I can appreciate that, because smaller towns are better, and you know, you don't have to deal with, you deal with less people, it's with, you know, less stupid incidences, blah blah blah. But I also see the other side of, there's nothing else here. Like, Boise was founded way before you were born, and so obviously it's going to grow. Like, no matter where you're at, it's going to grow, so you have to accept that fact. And does it have the potential to bring out outsiders and, you know, things that you don't like and people don't like? Obviously, but it's part of your life. If you want to have true nothing, then you need to move to up in the mountains in a cabin and not have anything and have to drive hours and hours to go to your store. Because these people are not complaining that there's a Costco here. These people are not complaining that there's Walmarts, that there's Wincos, that, you know, there's malls, but they're complaining that there's people. And in order to have the conveniences of all those stores, you have to have people. And businesses have to grow, they have to be able to pay for things, so they need customers to buy their things. And companies are not going to go to places that are dead or dying. They're going to go to places that are growing. And so if you don't like that your area is growing, then move. Don't try to vote into policy of, you know, oh, we don't want to have a Walmart built here, we don't want to have a Costco built here. And again, I'm on the fence, right? I think Boise's fine, and you know, if in my lifetime it gets too big, then we'll move. But it's not Chicago, it's not New York City, it's not Los Angeles, it's Boise, Idaho. It's not even Salt Lake City. And so as of right now, it's really not that big. And that's another thing that I've noticed. A lot of Idaho natives, Idahoans, are, oh my goodness, in the last 20 years this traffic has just gotten insane, and you can't drive anywhere after between 2 and 5 p.m. or 2 and 6 p.m. And I don't disagree, the infrastructure could be better, but just spend a week in Los Angeles, spend a week in Salt Lake City, and you will love how small this town is. This city, it is technically a city. And so right now, I think Boise is in that sweet spot of, it's not Salt Lake City, it's not Chicago, it's not those big ones. And so you're getting the benefits of a bigger city with the benefits of a small town. But yeah, there's literally nothing between Twin and pretty much Portland. Like there's nothing on 84, and so like naturally this is going to be the hub that grows. Like there's a town halfway to Portland, I forget what it's called, Twin something, yeah, I don't remember what it's called, but it's grown as big as it can because geographically it's on the river and it's up against a mountain, and so yeah, it physically cannot grow anymore, whereas this can grow. And I completely agree, different strokes for different folks, but like if you don't like these big developmentally houses, you know, with the RV garage in it, I don't know if you guys can see this, these housings right here, like, that don't live here. That's as easy as it is. Or my flip side is, if you don't like it, but you still want to live in this area, then don't sell your house, don't sell your property for millions of dollars. You know, like if this farmer, this one or this one, buy his land and then don't sell it for more, you're gonna be in, you know, $1 million or $2 million in debt because you don't want it to develop. But it is what it is, because we are in a valley, and way over that way is another set of mountains. Like we have the mountains behind us right here, and so just naturally it's gonna grow. And I wouldn't be surprised if in 40, 50, 100 years you could drive on streets like this all the way to the mountain range that's down that way, down by Jordan Valley. Probably a little more than 100. It's quite far, but it wouldn't surprise me if in a few hundred years, yeah, this is developed. And so it's because we're in a bowl. Geographically, it makes perfect sense. And to the people saying, well, we're overpopulating the earth, we actually aren't. We are on a decline of births to death rate, and so we aren't overpopulating, for one. But then two, drive through Wyoming, drive through Alaska, drive through Montana. It is empty fields for as far as the eye can see. And so if you want that small town feel, then move there. I love Idaho. I think Idaho is gorgeous. Today is not a good representation of the gorgeousness of Idaho, and I'm not up in the mountains by McCall, but Idaho is very, very pretty, and the vast majority of people would probably say Montana is more pretty, or Wyoming. Well, okay, nobody's saying Wyoming, but Montana is way more beautiful than Idaho. And so if you're wanting the mountains and that stuff, then go there. I don't know, that's my rant for the day. Probably gonna get canceled. Oh wait, haha, nobody watches it, so I'm good. Except for my brothers. My brothers are real ones. They watch. Hi.
Oh my gosh, Jordan.
I'm so glad I'm recording for that. Okay, well, we'll throw it on my card.
What?
I'll pay, I'll buy.
Never done a dog here and I'm tempted.
Do it. I got you. I'm actually really happy you guys are here, because now I don't have to throw them all in the backpack. I wasn't gonna get you guys fountain drinks, but I was gonna get you. Hello. Is it gonna be this one or the one over there?
Yeah, that one.
Okay, we're not quite ready, so if somebody else is ready,
Okay.
just let them go. I just got, my hands were getting a little cold holding those. That fry sauce.
A little bit fry sauce.
Nice. And then put mayo on it and make your own fry sauce. Get a donut, Austin. I know you want one. You keep eyeing them. All right, I think we're about ready. He's got a fountain drink and a donut.
What
What,
kind of donut?
what donut are you getting, Austin?
Raspberry fritter.
Raspberry fritter. And then, yeah, if we could get a bag for this stuff, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Did you see the car and just pull in? Or?
No, I was already headed here to get drinks for everybody, but... Oh, yeah, sorry.
funny.
It just worked out that way.
I'm gonna double bag it.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm holding up the line, guys. Thank you so much, Mackenzie.
Yes, have a great day.
You too. No, I didn't see, I didn't know you guys were going to be here, and I didn't even see the Tesla. I saw you in the store, Austin.
That's funny.
So then I thought I had to touch him on the shoulder and scare him. All right, I'll see you guys over there.